Hey, hi guys. So, in this class, we will be moving ahead with a new topic called linked list. So, before going to the topic, let me introduce arrays. What are arrays? Arrays are a collection of data. It can store the list of items. Preferably, it will store in a single name, and it will store all the elements, which meant to say it's a collection of elements of having same data type which share a common name. For example, if I declare the variable int a comma a, so a is a variable that hold a integer value. If you wanna store more than around like 10 to 20 values, you have to use the declaration of an array. Just you have to add the square braces. So inside the braces you can specify the elements. For example, if you write int a of 10, nothing but a is an array of type int where it can store 10 elements. So these are the basic stuff on array. So we have so many drawbacks, so therefore like with the drawbacks, we came up with an introduced with a new topic called linked list. First, let me teach you what are the drawbacks in the arrays. So now I'm declaring around like int. I'm giving the name of array as array itself, and it will store 7 elements. So I'm assigning the random value like 1 2 4 7 8 10 9, like that stuff. So these are the array of integer where it can store the 7 element. So let me come up with a task where I have an element 15. I wanna add in between 7 and 8. So it creates a quite dilemma. So you can add, but there is one error. We are declaring in the runtime, so there is a rule called in the runtime you can't redeclare. If you wanna add 15 in the array, you have to redeclare in the main function, and you have to add. So this is the biggest drawback in the linked list. Or more like, if you want to add 15, just create one more array and increase the size 7 to 8 and insert 15 after 7, and you have to shift the term 5 year, 9 year and 10 year. So this create a time like where the shifting and all, it's a quite the tedious task. So in order to overcome this all the drawbacks in the array, a new topic, linked list, has evolved. So what are linked list? So these are a type of array we need to say, but it's a one it has more speciality in stuff. So how to say? So linked list, it is a sequence of list where you will be seeing and moreover, I forgot to say one thing in the array. It is a continuous memory allocation takes place. So linked list, you can see in the name itself, it's a list having links. Okay, so like where, so here I have around like 6 linked list. I'll just go for the basic stuff. Linked list contains a node. This is a very basic fundamental. So what is a node? A node contains a two part, namely one, it contains information part where the actual data you are inserting in this part, and other contains the pointer to which the node is pointing to. So let me take up with an example like this. So here I have a node 1 2 3 4 5 6. So in the information part I can access any I can insert a variable some constant called 7. In the pointer, which means in the link part, I am assigning the address of the next node, which means the memory location of this node is 1000, the memory location of the next node is 1030. So I am writing the memory location of a next node in the current node. Therefore the node 1 can access the value of the node 2, so it has some link. So in the similar manner, node 2 it contains a memory location of a next node and so on, but the last node, it contains memory location of null because last node is not pointing to any other node. Therefore we are gonna give a name called null. It has /n. So these are the stuff where it is and moreover what and all the disadvantages are being overviewed by the array. It has overcome that. If I want to insert the new element called 7 in between this two node, so where so I will remove the link. I'll remove the link and the inserting node as the address called it might be random, like 3000 I'm giving. So the node the link which has been removed, so this link part contains the memory location of the current node which I'm passing through, which means 1070 it get erased and 3000 it get inserted. And moreover the node which I am inserting, the current node should contain the address of the next node, which means the next node it is 1070, so it contains. Therefore it is easy to insert the element anywhere in the node. This is one of the advantage. And if I want to briefly give the description, like it is in like structure. So how do you declare the node, or how do you define a node in a C language? It's a great question where you have to use a structure because if in the virtual thing, in the actual view, a node it contains both the information part as well as a link or address part. So under a same name you are having subheadings. Therefore first and foremost use the struct as a keyword, which means it comes under structure. Next, I'm giving a data type called node, which means structure name. This name of structure is a node. Therefore I'm just inserting data which means information field, and this one not necessary now. So next I'm declaring a pointer because a node contains two part. One, it is information part, and other is an link part, where this an pointer means how to declare pointer, like data type star next. So this for example, if you declare int star p is a pointer variable that contains the integer access. Therefore in the similar manner, next it's a pointer variable as the return type struct node, and it should be ended with an semicolon. So this is a very important stuff if you want declaring a linked list. Like how do you define it's a very the basics fundamental. So let me say you the what and all advantage thus it has and what and all disadvantage. So if you see the advantages, there is no size limitation, which means you can in the runtime also you can add any number, so it get inserted. And moreover, yeah, the insertion and deletion is easy process where you can insert and delete and so on. But thing is that if you want to insert 7 in between the 104 and the 1070, it has to travel. What's it traversing? Visiting each and every element at once. Therefore, sequential access. Number one, time consuming, because like if you wanna add the 7 in between the 1040 and like 1070, the control should traverse each and every element, and it should check where the previous preceding node address and the surpassing node address. So this, it intimates that the consumption of time level is increased. Next, and moreover, like see the size of the array and the linked list. In the array you are just entering only the information part, but see the length of an linked list where the sizes differs a lot. So everything in the world has both advantage and disadvantage. It is with us how we will use. Thank you.